What up, guys? I hope everyone is good. Yeah. I'm thinking of taking this YouTube thing serious. Obviously, I will need some mics and all those things. But in time, there's no rush because yeah, we have to just wait. But meanwhile, I'm just gonna use whatever that I have just to create some of the content. Obviously, I will post more frequently, and yeah, we'll take it from there. So anyway, today I thought of something, and in my mind I was like, I think if people can understand this, they can improve from the knowledge that they're receiving, because there's no doubt, guys, that in this industry, not only in this industry, but we're living in an age whereby guys, there's a lot of things, like we are distracted, and we are also um blessed with like knowledge, because there's a lot of information, there's a lot of influx of knowledge out there. And I would say yes, it is knowledge, but it depends how you use it, because at the end of the day we can say it's information, because knowledge is like, the edge of that information. So we can safely say it's just like information. So now there's a lot of things. Yeah, you want to figure something out. Um, Whatever business that you're in, you go online as usual. There's a lot of experts, and there's a lot of opinionated people that are there. You go on YouTube, you find out that people are posting about different things. Some people know their stuff, some people don't. But now it's dangerous to someone who doesn't know anything, because now you're typing something, maybe learn how to trade. You find a lot of good things and a lot of can I say bullshit? Yeah, you find a lot of bullshit stuff there, and you wouldn't understand because you're still you. But this is the way of how you can um use that knowledge and able to figure out whether this knowledge actually works or it doesn't work. So let me just share something with you. Um, Let me just do this. Okay, yeah. So this thing was created by this other guy called Capital Hungry. Yeah, he's good. He's good in these things. He deals more with fundamentals, but not really fundamental only. Also deals with technical, but he's good. He's good. He knows what he's doing. And he just mentioned this thing, and I was like, oh, yes, 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 yes. But credit to him. And when I was looking at this thing, I was like, oh, this is what I had in my mind. You understand? This is what I had in my mind. So he mentioned that look, you'll read something, but the problem with a lot of people is that they read to finish, not to understand. I've been saying this so many times that many people they read to finish. Why they read to finish? To feed their ego. I've seen this thing from different ego, man. What this thing? Yeah, I've seen this thing from different what do you call subjects. That is politics, spirituality, soccer, just different, you know. So people read to finish. You know why they read to finish? So they can brag about certain things, because you read something so you can sound smart, maybe you sound more intelligent, or you sound more knowing than the other people. But in this case, the problem when it comes to trading is that the market doesn't really care whether you know much or you know less or what. The only thing that market do is that it's just like move each and every day, and it's either you get it right or you don't get it. That's how it is. It's either it's take money from you or you take money from it. That's it. Doesn't really care much. So many people they just want to sound way better, some smart. So that's where the problem lies. And reading, guys, is just like 10%. It's just like 10%. That's why. even when you read like self-help books or self-development, there will be a books telling you about, yeah, you'll fail, you'll do this and this and this and this. But in reality, when you fail, it hits different than when you're reading it. Because now you're just reading it, okay, it is what it is, you just move on. Yeah, you'll fail. You can type on social media and tell people that, no, don't worry, guys, you'll fail one day and things will be fine. We're all gonna make it. But when you fail in real life, that's where the courage actually need to be shown, because you deal with the real thing now. You deal with emotions, you deal with how do you respond from that, and like it differs from like reading. So now there's a lot of information online. People are jumping from one place to another place, from one place to another place, one place to another place, one place to another place. Not to say I don't do that, I also do that. But what I do is I'll get a certain information, but I have to read, I have to put into practice so I can understand. So that's why if you look at my trading, it's a mixture of many things, because I still have other hard drive where I still have screenshot of around 2019, 2018. And when I look at them, I'm like, damn, I'm coming from this kind of trading. What I do is like I put things into test, and then I'll choose what works for me and what doesn't work for me. I won't be someone who will take certain information and put into practice uh or straight to the market. Many people that they take small thing and they put straight into a market. So when they get to the market, they fail. So now they switch, they look for another new thing. They'll just fish for another new thing, and then they'll take it, go back to the market. Then the market will smash them, and they go back searching for another thing. So you're having all these half-baked cookies. Nothing is fully baked, because what you're doing, you do half thing and then you go. If it doesn't work, you come back. Do half thing, you go. If it doesn't work, you come back. So you just keep on doing this forth and back thing. And it's a cycle that never ends. And then you feel like, oh, maybe this one. And then you see another trader on Instagram. It's like, oh, this one, hey, this one smashes. And then you go, you like, okay, let me just like find his course and whatsoever, and then you go back to the market. But no, you're failing um to use this whole thing, because now you need to read, you need to hear, you need to view image. That's why I always encourage people to do screenshots. Here, if you watching a video, you have to re-watch, not watch, re-watch. Yeah, if it's okay, if it's like let's say 1 hour video, every 15 minutes you need to stop and write notes. Every 15 minutes or every 10 minutes. And all those 10 minutes, you need to go and test that knowledge, whether it works or it doesn't work. When you read, you just need to read something over and over again. So a book that you have read over the past 2 years, trust me, when you read it now, you're going to um, get more insight than you did like over the past. Other thing makes sense after quite some times. Even like old people, when they tell you something, don't do this. And at that time, like, nah, these people are old, they don't know nothing. And then after a year, or actually not to say a year, after something happened in your life, that's why you feel out. It's like, damn, these people were telling the truth. So view image, you need like this is 30% of what you see. So viewing image, as I've said, that screenshot also, they work. They work a lot. If you're dealing with these setups, you just need to take those screenshots over and over. And then you watch videos, exhibitions, watch demonstration, participate in a workshop and stuff. But I want to explain the way he outlined this thing, because some of you, but participating in hands-on workshop pretty much we can talk about participating in Zoom meetings and all that. But what you need to do is this. Let me just like put this thing because we're not gonna use this whole thing. But the idea it came from that. So for me, I was thinking of this. Or let me just put it like this. Just so you obtain a certain knowledge. This is the knowledge that you have, and you're trying to make notes so you can understand. You find this, you find this, you find this, you find this. So this thing need to be tested. All of them need to be tested. And again, um, what I normally do is that when I receive a knowledge, I always try and finding a way. How can I understand it? So that's why in most cases I will come up with different terms. And we are in a industry whereby many people have been. I know that other people change names to market their stuff, but trust me, people change names so they can understand things. They name something so they can understand it. Because if I'm naming something like let's say how let me say, okay, a magnet delivery, you know why you call it a magnet delivery. Somehow it must be pulling something, it must be pulling price and stuff, and you have a reason why you're naming that for you to understand, not for people. So now when people start to say like, no, this is what I call this, and then someone say like, but this is a what someone is teaching it. Yes, he's teaching it. He had a reason to name things, and you also have your own terminology to understand like certain things. And you know how it helps you with the psychology is that when you rename them and call it in your terms, you relate more to it because it seems like you're the one who created them, even though you're not like looking to sell stuff and stuff, but you more connecting to it, you more relating to it because it's like your name, it's like your words. Because people are easily, let me say like this. Let's say you have a new way of explaining supply and demand, or we have a new way of explaining a support and resistance. But when you say, this is support and resistance, automatically in your mind, you feel like, I know supply and support and resistance. I know supply and demand. But when you rename it in your own terms, it's looking you to you, and it make more sense to you, and you're more likely to trying to study more and understand it than just naming something with the name that has been there. You understand? Because people are easily, when they just see, I know that, but you haven't heard me when I'm trying to explain about it. So this is how you should like pack your things. If it's a video, guys, rewatch it, write notes, and please, if you find a course, work on it. Like work on it, work on it, work on it, work on it, work on it. But I see people jumping from one thing to another thing. For me, and my experience, guys, this thing of 6 months, people they think is a joke. You need a minimum of 6 months, guys. A minimum 6 months. You need a minimum of 6 months if you're building a strategy. 6 months working on the same thing over and over again, different market, different condition, before you can say, at least I think this is something that can take me to where I want to be. But no, people can watch I don't know how many courses in that 6 months. You ask them, man, where's your Excel? Where's your Notion? Where is your Microsoft? Where is your what's that? Your trading journal? Where are those things? None. People have nothing to show. Nothing, 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 nothing. But they take their they take their heads. I almost said big heads. But they take their head. They go to the market and they just try and try and try and try and try and try and try finding themselves in the same cycle over and over and over again. And then lastly, this one is based on psychology, guys. Expectations. Those are the things that I've noticed also, the huge, 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 huge problem, because people expect a lot while they're giving a little. It's funny. You expect to be at a certain level, but the amount of work that you're putting, it's so little. So I don't know where in the world whereby those rules apply, where you're just gonna give small and then you're just gonna receive big. I don't know where on earth did you know about that? Maybe there's something you can just write in your that comment and tell me something whereby you're just gonna take $100 and go to a car dealer and you buy a Porsche or a Ferrari or just a sport car. Mm. Where where can you put little and get more? Where? So the problem is us is that we want to do less for more. Because even when people say no trading, you don't have to spend what's that, too much time on chat and stuff. Yeah, for someone who have figured things out, someone who found their edge. But for you who are still trying to figure things out, you need more time on chats than uh any other information out there. You need more time on your screen because you're trying to figure out how this thing works. You need more backtesting. You need more. You just need more. Everything. You just need more. But that more at the end of the day, uh, you will able to just do less so you can receive more. Because someone who knows the story, you can just like take, let's say you had the best photographer in the world and you just hired the person just to take pictures for like 15 minutes. Yeah, he can take those pictures for 15 minutes and charge you $2,000. Even DJs, they'll come to they'll charge you a certain fee for 30 minutes. It's like it's a lot of money, but remember the person behind that $2,000, there's 20 years of failure, 20 years of sacrifices, 20 years of brokenness, 20 years of you can name it. So that's why you deserve to charge those things. So for you, we have been suffered all those things, but you think you deserve this. But how possible? It just doesn't make sense. Everything must make sense, guys. We're still working on ourselves as much as we've been in this thing and still like trying to make things work. Like we still like sacrificing. We're still like working in this thing over and over again. So please, uh what's that? Uh, be patient with yourself, guys, because when I do these videos, I don't write anything down. I just like freestyling, guys, and I just it is what it is. Be patient with yourself. You know, I don't know how many times the people have been mentioning that this thing is not like um what's that, a quick yo guys. Yeah, like this thing of getting rich quick. Yeah, but I wanted the name that they like. But yeah, this is not like something that you're just gonna like get rich so quick. Everything, guys, you work for it. But I'm just so amazed when it's come to this forex thing. Like people think here is just gonna come here and just like take money just like that. Take money just like that. So I I don't know. I don't know. But the question is like how it has been for you to just do nothing, not putting the work and just come and take money. How it has been. Did you getting the money or what? Yeah, but at the end of the day, guys, please be patient with yourself. Put the work that is needed. Document your stuff or put things into test. whatever information that is out there, mentorship and whatsoever, the person that is giving you certain information, make sure you back test the information. If it works, you take what works, what doesn't work, and then you just like, cool, this is working, what doesn't work. That's how you improve. And for me, guys, I think I'm out. Peace.